Rain lashed the shop window. Thunder rattled the glass panes. My eyes scanned the dusty shelves, searching. My fingers reached for a tarnished silver locket nestled between a chipped teapot and a porcelain doll. The shopkeeper, a man with eyes like faded photographs, watched me with unsettling intensity. "Be careful with that one," he rasped, his voice like dry leaves crackling underfoot. "It's trouble." The locket felt cold in my hand, colder than the rain, colder than the fear that gnawed at my insides. "How much?" I asked, my voice a raspy echo of the shopkeeper's. He named his price. It was steep, but some things are worth paying for, even if the cost is your soul. That night, the locket lay on my bedside table, pulsing with a faint, eerie light. I couldn't sleep, haunted by dreams of a life I never lived but somehow remembered. A life filled with love, betrayal, and a darkness so profound it threatened to consume me whole. The whispers grew louder, swirling around me like the wind howling down a chimney. I finally gave in to the locket's pull. As I clasped it around my neck, a jolt surged through me, throwing me back against the headboard. Then, silence, except for a voice, soft and mournful, whispering my name. "Who are you?" I choked, my voice barely audible above the pounding of my heart. The voice offered no answer, only a name repeated over and over like a sorrowful lullaby. Eliza. The days that followed were a blur of fragmented memories and unsettling encounters. Faces from the past flickered at the edge of my vision, their voices a cacophony of whispers and pleas. I saw glimpses of Eliza's life. A forbidden love, a jealous rival, a betrayal that shattered her world. And through it all, the locket pulsed against my skin, a constant reminder of the darkness that bound us together. The shopkeeper had warned me. Perhaps he knew that the locket would unlock the secrets buried deep within my soul. One evening, as I stood on a crowded street, the locket grew warm against my skin, its heat a searing brand. The faces around me blurred, their voices fading into an indistinct murmur. And then I saw him. A man, his features shadowed but familiar, his eyes burning with an unholy fire. He stood across the street watching me, his lips curled into a chilling smile. Fear became my constant companion. It lurked in the shadows of my apartment, followed me through the crowded streets, whispered my name in the dead of night. I barely slept, haunted by nightmares of Eliza's final moments. Her terror was palpable, her screams echoing in my ears long after I woke, drenched in a cold sweat. The locket felt heavy now, a burden on my soul, but I couldn't bring myself to remove it. One night I woke to a cold presence in my room. The air hung heavy, thick with the scent of lavender and decay. I sat up in bed, my heart pounding against my ribs. And then I saw her, Eliza. She stood at the foot of my bed, her image shimmering like a heat haze. "Help me," she whispered, her voice a mournful sigh. "He's coming for me, for us." The dream, or whatever it was, changed everything. I was no longer just a curious antique collector, caught in a web spun from a bygone era. I was now a participant in Eliza's tragedy, bound to her fate by the cursed locket. I knew then that I had to find the man with the burning eyes. He held the answers I sought, the key to breaking the curse that bound Eliza's soul to the locket and mine to hers. But where to start? The antique shop was gone, replaced by a garish pawn shop. The shopkeeper, with his knowing eyes and cryptic warnings, had vanished. As I stared at my reflection in the mirror, I noticed something strange. My eyes, they seemed different, darker. The locket pulsed against my skin, its warmth now a searing pain. And then I heard it again. Eliza's voice, a whisper from beyond the grave. "Beware," she hissed, her voice laced with an icy dread. "The locket, It doesn't want to be found. It wants to consume.